What's going on, guys? This is Ed from Obsessed Garage, and today we're going to do a little overview of ToolGrid, kind of how we use them and why we use them. If you don't know what ToolGrid is, it is these boards right here. Currently, we sell these in packs of 16. They are smaller squares that, when assembled, can fit a larger drawer. The really cool thing about these is once they are fully assembled, if you need to cut some of it off to really make it fully fit a drawer, really easy to do that with like a reciprocating saw or a table saw or something like that. So the first thing we're going to go over is these little holders right here. So we have a few different sizes of these. We have 5 sizes of these, and basically the way these work is you put it right into the ToolGrid like that. It has 2 screws on it that allow you to screw these down to the ToolGrid, and then you can fill this in with anything you want to. Usually we use it for bolts or nuts, things like that. Now with these, we also have these dividers. And the way that these go in is you just slot it in, snap it in, and then it helps to separate this into 2 different areas. These ones are all skinnier. Some of them are a lot longer, so you can put in, theoretically, a whole bunch of different bolts or pieces in here. The next piece we're going to go over is these little universal organizers. So basically how these work is you set them up in the ToolGrid. This piece right here will rotate around in this little arc. And you can set this up to around where you want it to be, to either have the tool set in tight on either side, or to just have it be something that something would slot into. Once you find the location that you would want to go in, it has a little screw hole right there, and you would screw that down and it would lock this in place. And we've used them for a variety of different things, from scissors to ratchets, like larger powered ratchets. These are really good at just holding in those odd pieces that you might have. So the next piece we have are these ratchet heads. These are really good for any sort of ratchet that you might have. You would use these in combination with these pieces right here. These are just standard tool holders. Basically, you would have one on one side and set up the other one at a distance to be able to hold that ratchet in there securely. These as well screw down into the board, so once you have the right location for where you want these, just screw them down on either end and they'll be set. These tool handle holders are really good for the ratchets, but they're also really good for screwdrivers. So use these in conjunction with these tool tip holders. Once it was in the location that you wanted it to go, it has 2 screw holes, one on either side, that you would screw in to secure it to the board. Now we also have these wrench holders. We have 3 different sizes of them. We have a small, a medium, and a large. We have them in SAE and metric, so they're color-coded for the difference. You would use 2 of these in conjunction, spread out, to be able to lay the screwdriver right in there. The large ones are a little bit different. These ones would have to sit flat in the tool holder to really get it to line up properly. Okay, so these next pieces are a little bit of an oddball. They are these corner pieces. We've used them for a variety of different things. In our cabinet right here with our office supplies, we use them to hold paper. We've also used it to hold in some of the larger batteries. When you go to screw these in, the larger ones have 2 different holes that you would use to screw them into the board. And the smaller ones have 1. The last pieces we have are these cam locks. So these are really, really helpful for weirdly shaped tools, or we've used them for a variety of different things. But these ones have a little hole in the center. In order to secure them, you kind of have to get them screwed in ahead of time. So you take one of the screws, put them into the hole. You would line it up with where you want it to go on the board, and then screw it down. You will have to play a bit with these to get them really how you want it to be on the board. With the pieces that you're putting on the ToolGrid. But they are super, super helpful in getting everything kind of organized with those odd pieces that you may have. So that is ToolGrid. We really, really like this because it allows us a lot of opportunity to dial in our organization in our cabinets. All the different pieces really allow you a lot of flexibility and customization with your needs. If you have any questions or need help organizing your cabinets, or if you want to get into garage design, feel free to email us at design@obsessedgarage.com. Thank you.